Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky because there is a lot going on. Um, yeah, I'm gonna ask you just to bear with me on this because this is a little bit wild. I have a few videos to play for you, audio clips to play as well, but I'm so confused at this point, and I'm confused, but I also think that they're playing some sort of it just feels like a PR game, but maybe it's not. I don't know. That's why I need you guys. This is why I rely on the Adams family. Because sometimes I feel like Bethany Frankel, she's like, maybe I know it all. I know that I don't know it all, but I want to know. So smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and don't forget that Jason and Josh are going live tonight for Anchor Watch at 11 p.m. Eastern. Here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys. So first, we're going to start off with the Mauricio of it all. According to Reality T, Mauricio Umansky's real estate company is under fire for an attempt to delay a lawsuit. This literally just came out, but this is what they said. Sometimes it feels like Mauricio Umansky and his real estate firm are wrapped up in a new lawsuit on a week-by-week basis. That might be an exaggeration, but given the numbers of lawsuits Mauricio truly is involved in, a recap is in order. So the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star is catching grief again due to the so-called tenants from hell. Stephen McPherson, the president of ABC from 2004 to 2010, rented out his $12 million home to guests. Mauricio's company, UMRO Reality Corp, recommended the tenants who caused about $1 million in property damage. So that's a lot. Among the damages was an Emmy Award with its head taken off, and UMRO knew these tenants had a poor track record when it came to renting, but chose to recommend them anyways. So, as such, Stephen sued his company back in 2021, and now it would seem that Mauricio's company is looking for more time. Mauricio's agency recently filed a motion to delay the trial scheduled for next month. And there was a brief that was obtained by RadarOnline.com. Attorney John Torbett wrote, the defendants could have filed this request for a continuance by notice motion months ago to give the plaintiff a fair chance to respond, but they chose to use last minute surprises instead. He also said, as can be seen herein, none of the issues presented in the defendant's application are new developments in this case that could justify waiting until January 18th of 2024 to file this request for a continuance of trial, when the trial is merely 26 days away. If these claims are true, the trial will likely proceed as expected next month. It was back in November of 2023, McPherson suggested to Radar Online that Mauricio's company had been protecting these tenants for a long time. They supposedly had a backlog of complaints against them, and he explained that all I know is that in Mauricio's company's recommendation, they said that they had worked with them for years and that they were vouching for them. So you tell me what that means. I think from what it sounds like, and I'm not an expert, have never claimed to be, I'm just saying, I feel like that is a great place to start here. Um, from what it sounds like to me, it sounds like they know that they're going to get a commission off of them, right? I think so. I mean, why else, if you knew that you had tenants that were in question, why would you recommend them? Especially with like Emmy heads being taken off, $1 million in damages. That's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. It's not even normal. It's not right. And it's honestly my biggest fear as being somebody who rents out. I don't have a $12 million home, but like you fear tenants because nobody's going to treat your space like you do. And you would think in a $12 million home that they would be able to afford to, but that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it's the people who have the most money who treat it the poorest because they're like, well, I'll pay for it. And if not, if I don't want to pay for it and I trash it, sue me. I'll tie you up in litigation. And that's terrifying. But wait, it continues. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Kyle Richards was seen wearing her estranged husband Mauricio's name on her jacket amid her separation, which we're all so confused by this. The current status of their relationship is super unclear, but Erica Jane hopes to get the realty at the upcoming Beverly Hills season 13 reunion taping. She even said, as someone who got eviscerated, I would like to see everybody get the same treatment. That's what she told Andy Cohen last week. And she said, I love Kyle. She's a dear friend of mine, but fair is fair. So Page Six confirmed, obviously, back in July that they were separating. But at the time, they addressed allegations of infidelity, and they've continued to address allegations of infidelity. But the point is that even every time that they do address the allegations of infidelity, they're saying that there's no infidelity, and they're keeping a united front, saying that they're both innocent, that they have just decided to go separate ways. But then you see photos and videos of them in Aspen and traveling the world and with other people, potential partners, holding hands with people. And you're like, what the hell is actually going on? I think it's a fair question. I do. But wait, it keeps going. I'm going to play a couple videos for you. Here's the first one. Beverly Hills related.
And I can see that you in that moment were.
By the way, Kate Casey, love Kate Casey. So if you haven't seen her page or listened to her podcast, you have to check her out. She is absolutely incredible.
She suggested that maybe you were jealous of her because she worked in the medical industry. And I did think in that moment, cultural identity is so deep because we all would react to that in such a different way.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of watching the show, is that you get a peek into everybody else's life.
I never recognized she said that, but she said that in an interview that was filmed many months later. So I think she was trying to find her something to give credibility to herself. But she knows my sister's an anesthesiologist. I'm very protective.
Yeah.
My dad is an oral surgeon, past, but so I'm very protective of. And by the way, I kept saying I respect all careers, but you have to be honest about who you are. That's all. Yeah. And that's really where it came from. It's funny that a lot of people don't you didn't know that my sister's an anesthesiologist, but that would be coming up. It's in the after. It's in the after show though.
Reality Life with Kate Casey. Again, guys, you have to go check out Kate Casey. We've had her on the channel before. She's just great, and she kills it at what she does. She lives right over there in Orange County. She's around a lot of the women, but it didn't stop there. I don't know if you guys saw this funny little clip. It's one of our good friends over at Page Six, Evan Real, who was interviewing Kathy Hilton. And I wouldn't have put it in here if it wasn't a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills inspired video. And also, I just miss the hell out of Kathy Hilton. I enjoy her. I think that she's funny. She's quirky, and she's a lot more relatable than people think, even though she has a lot more money than most of us. Here we go.
Rick and we went to the Cheesecake Factory. We left at 8:30 and the streets are dead.
Yeah. What's that about?
Right?
Yeah.
I just kind of want to get back into the groove.
Yeah. Well, I love that you're getting back into the groove by going to the Cheesecake Factory with Rick. I feel like if I was at the Cheesecake Factory and saw Rick and Kathy Hilton walk in, my entire life would be made. I love that you go there for date nights.
We go there once a week. He really likes the chicken.
The chicken Alfredo?
Yeah. And then also the one that you dip with the sauce. And I like where can you get meatloaf?
Other than the Cheesecake Factory, where are you going to go?
And then the cheesecakes that I didn't have.
Wow. I love, are me and Rick the same person? Because the chicken Alfredo is my go-to.
All their food's good.
Oh,
it's really
so good. Okay. Well, love that. I think that's a great place to end. I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Right. It's local. It's right there, and it's fresh and busy all the time. And actually, you walk in there, and there are people.
And we love that.
We love that. We don't want to sit in a restaurant with nobody in the room.
Right.
I'm dead. Okay, guys. Pop off in the comment section, but also don't forget tonight, Jason and Josh are going live for Anchor Watch at 11 p.m. Eastern. I will pin that link in the comment section of this video. It's going to be a lot of fun, so don't miss it. And they might just surprise you with a guest. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. You got to tune in to see. So I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.